The Opportunity Clinic is so convenient and so easy to use that students who face the code of conduct violations, they can be back on the field or back in their activity within a few hours, while at the same time learning a valuable lesson and having to really think about what they did. So the question is, how does this work? Well, it's really simple. You sign up, watch the videos, answer the questions, print off your completion certificate, and hand it in. Simple as that. Now, let's take just a few moments to run through the Opportunity Clinic's simple 5-step process from start to finish. Now, the first step of the process begins when a student makes the poor choice to violate their school's code of conduct as it pertains to tobacco, alcohol, or other drugs. Now, we believe that the student is not a bad kid, but that they did, in fact, make a poor choice at the time. They do need to be held accountable, and it is at that point that the parents and the student need to make a decision on how they're going to satisfy the consequences that are spelled out in their school's code of conduct. Now, traditional options that have been available for parents and students can be long and drawn out. They can be time-consuming. They can cost hundreds of dollars and involve drive time to and from appointments. There is, however, a better option, one that is both cost and time efficient for the athletes, co-curricular participants, the parents, and the school administrators. And that option is taking part in the Opportunity Clinic that is available 24/7, 365 in their home with just the click of a mouse. Now, in the second step, it takes only about 4 minutes for the parents and the student to sign up for the Opportunity Clinic. Now, once they sign up, they can not only turn this problem into a learning opportunity, but it can be completed very quickly within the convenience of their own home. Now, the enrollment fee for the Opportunity Clinic is $97, with a portion going to those involved in our State Association Partners program. Now, this fee includes a personal user account, 24/7 access to the system, 7 on-demand educational videos, 27 critical learning questions, and a downloadable PDF copy of the completion certificate that will be created after the process has been completed by the student so that they can hand deliver it to the school personnel in order to satisfy the school requirements. Now, after the sign-up procedure, the third step involves the student participating in the 7-part Opportunity Clinic that will include those 7 on-demand web-based videos which have an average length of 15 to 20 minutes. Now, each video is accompanied by a series of 27 critical learning questions that are expected to be answered in a thoughtful manner by the student for successful completion of the program. Now, the student will not be allowed to move on to the next video until all questions are answered for the current video. Now, these questions will encourage the student to use critical thinking skills to connect what they are learning in each one of the videos to their past, their present, and their future decisions. And these questions will get the student to reflect upon, question, and internalize the concepts that are presented in each one of the videos. And all the answers will be used later as a part of the completion certificate. Now, after all 7 videos have been watched and the critical learning questions are answered, the 4th step provides the student with a Finish Clinic button. Now, when that button is pressed, a non-editable completion certificate PDF will be immediately created that will contain their name, the critical learning questions, and their answers. Now, this PDF completion certificate can be downloaded to the computer desktop and printed off by the student. Now, at this point, the student is expected to hand deliver the completion certificate that includes the critical learning questions to their coach, advisor, activities director, or administrator that initially provided the Opportunity Clinic as an option to the student. Now, once the completion certificate is turned in, the 5th and final step of the process allows the coach, advisor, activities director, or administrator to set up a time to review and discuss the student's critical learning questions and their answers that were provided and determine their readmission to the athletic or co-curricular activity participation, or they can suggest further action that will need to be taken care of. Well, you know what? That's it. Now that the student has satisfied the requirements spelled out in the Code of Conduct, they can get back on the field or back in their activity. Ready to get started? Sign up today.